The American Red Cross watched this hurricane closely, ready to help if needed, but the agency is urgently in need of volunteers for this active season. WSAV News 3's Ricardo Lewis joining us live in Savannah to show us how the Red Cross is preparing even in the middle of this pandemic.
Well, Ben, the American Red Cross has been planning, ready to help anybody who is impacted by this hurricane. The executive director telling me tonight that they're going to need all of the volunteers they can get.
We prepare for the worst.
At the drop of a dime, the American Red Cross is ready to help during any natural disaster. From damaging winds and flooding to tropical storms and hurricanes, the East Coast is currently seeing the effects from Tropical Storm Isaias.
We have had trained volunteers and shelter and relief supplies pre-positioned and ready to go in case people need help.
The American Red Cross is urgently looking for volunteers. These volunteers will be tasked with many things, from working in the shelters to blood drives.
We need individuals to work in blood drives, to register people, to take temperatures, and we also need individuals who are able to drive blood products from our facilities to hospitals.
The Red Cross is also in search of medical professionals like registered nurses and paramedics who can provide essential health services.
So these are individuals who can physically work at a shelter.
While the Red Cross builds up their volunteer staff, natural disasters are still being prepared for amid a national health crisis. Executive Director Maria Sinner says protocols are in place to follow CDC guidelines to avoid possible COVID-19 exposures in shelters.
We will have health screenings, temperature checks, enhanced cleaning and disinfection.
Sinner says the Red Cross prefers to shelter disaster victims in hotels, but that might not always be possible if a hurricane rolls through. If traditional shelters need to be used, masks will be required and everyone will be socially distanced.
Our number one priority is the health and safety of our workforce, our volunteers, and our clients.
Now, volunteers will work on site in those shelters. There are virtual options for those who are still concerned about COVID-19. You must be 18 years or older to volunteer. Reporting live in Savannah, Ricardo Lewis, WSAV News 3 on your side.
Ricardo, thank you.